everyone, welcome back to Crypto Chats. Today we're going to talk about a creature that has made its presence known on social media recently. So in the last couple of weeks, a lot of my friends have sent me this picture, which I'm sure you guys have seen going around, and just to share it with me and to request that I do a video on it. So today we're going to talk about the Squonk. The Squonk to me is so cute. I know its whole shtick is that it's like so ugly and so sad that it's ugly, that it just like is upset all the time, but personally I think he's really cute, because like, I don't know, he's just like really precious, like looks like a weird pig, but I like him. So we're going to talk about the Squonk today. Alright, so let's get into it. So the first like official reported Squonk sighting was in 1910. There was a book written called Fearsome Creatures of the Lumber Woods by William T. Cox, and in his book he recounted his sighting of the Squonk. And so from 1910 on, the Squonk was a phenomenon known in the Pennsylvania area, specifically Hemlock Forest, for being their local cryptid. The Squonk is, I'm sure if you guys have seen this picture, then you have a basic idea of what it looks like, but to my understanding, at least this is what I perceive it to be a little bit, it's almost like a pig-like creature, but instead of having normal, like almost smooth pig skin, which I'm sure if you've ever touched a pig, you know it's not smooth, but like it's flat at least. The Squonk is covered in like saggy, ill-fitting skin, warts and moles, skin tags, and he's just, you know, looking a little cray, but that's not his fault. He's doing his best. Due to the Squonk's appearance, he's often seen crying, really sad, doesn't want to look at himself. And one of the legends behind the Squonk is that on moonlit nights, he walks very slowly, trying to avoid accidentally catching a glimpse of himself in reflective surfaces like water, the side of like a house, like a window or something, because he doesn't want to look at himself because he's ashamed, which is so sad. Like the whole legend behind the Squonk is honestly so sad. Like I just want to give him a hug and be like, "You're beautiful, you little tiny pig baby." He's not tiny, he's big, but I like him and I think he's cute and I want him to be confident in who he is. People who have gone, like there's legends about people going hunting for Squonks and like trying to find them, and that the easiest way to find them is to follow the trail of tears that he leaves behind. You know, I like feel for him. You know, we were all teenagers in high school feeling crappy about ourselves at one point, so I resonate a little bit with this guy who just feels so ugly that he just cries all the time. Okay, I feel for him, and I'm sure if you were hunting for me when I was 13 or 14, you could probably also follow a tear-stained trail and find me somewhere, just like, don't look at me. So, you know, that's really interesting, and I like that there's so much legend about like how you can hunt him, how you can find him, like how you can trap him. There's like a legend too about a man named T.J. Wendling, who went and actually managed to coax the Squonk into a bag and captured him. And you know, he went to go home, bring the Squonk with him. He's really excited that he had finally captured this creature, and when he gets home he opens the bag and it's just full of tears. Super cool. Part of the Squonk's whole thing is that he can dissolve himself in his tears if he's frightened or cornered or anything like that, like ends up in a situation where he can't get away. He can cry and dissolve his body with his tears. So TJ Wendling, you know, caught the Squonk and then ended up with just a bag full of tears because the creature had dissolved itself, which I think is really interesting, and like good for you honestly for being able to just like get out of that situation real quick. I wonder, I like looked into this and I didn't find any information on it, but I wonder if like he can like rebuild from his tears afterwards, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like this guy's like, oh well, all I have is this bag of water now, like what do I do with it? I'm just gonna leave it outside. Like I wonder if like the Squonk can just kind of like back into a Squonk after he's dissolved himself with the tears. I think that, at least to me, sounds like realistic. I don't know. Uh, you guys tell me what you think about that, because personally, I think it could happen. Um, so also, like, one of the things I think is really cool about the squonk is that it has a scientific name, which like a lot of cryptids don't. So it's interesting to me that the squonk of all of them ended up with a scientific name. Its scientific name is Lacrima corpus dissolvens. Don't come at me for the pronunciation of that, because I did my very best. But it translates to Latin into tear body dissolve, which is, it's very spot on. That's exactly what he's known to do. Personally, I think that it's super cool that he has a scientific name. I can't really think of, like I said before, I can't really think of any other cryptids that have scientific names. But like, the scientific name would suggest that it is a real creature, which is so cool. I like to think that every cryptid is real, just in general. It's who I am as a person. I want to believe that they all exist. But to find one that has a scientific name and is like, I don't know, I feel like it's making its way down the path to be a real creature. Upon my research, I was like learning about how Pennsylvania like has like a squonk hunting season, and it's like fall to December. You know, they usually come out around like dusk, so people will go out in dusk, around dusk in like the fall and into the winter, searching for squonks. And I'm like, that's so interesting, because I mean, you guys must think it's real too if you are going out looking for it. And I just love the idea of like a really weird looking pig running around crying because he's sad about his skin. But also I want to go find him and like give him a little hug and be like, you look great, you're doing your best, like, good for you, little squonk baby. So obviously this video is significantly shorter than my usual videos are. In general, there's just not that information about the squonk on the internet, because, you know, I guess there's only been a handful of sightings of them over the years, and they've all kind of ended the same way, where like you see the squonk and then it cries and it's gone. And so, you know, there's just not really too much I can give you guys, but I did just want to like base level talk about him, because I think he's really cute, and so many people have sent him to me over the last couple of weeks, and I just like really like him. I think I will probably do another video sometime this week, so that you get the full extent of a normal episode. But for now, that's all I have for you guys. I know it was short, but I hope you enjoyed it. And keep your eyes peeled, because I am going to post another one in a couple days. I have also decided I'm going to start a playlist of videos talking about famous and not so famous alien abductions and alien encounters. And to kick it off, I'm going to start with the abduction of Betty and Barney Hill. That happened right here in New Hampshire. And I figure that's as good a place of any to start, because it is so close to home for me. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. Keep your eyes peeled, because there is going to be a video about that coming soon. If you enjoyed my video on the squonk today, please like and give me a follow. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed learning about the squonk. Bye.